Alexander Scriabin had Chopin as a big influence in his early works. And as Opus 11, he wrote 24 short preludes in all the different keys, following the same order as Chopin's Opus 28. And number 15 in that order is D-flat major, and in Chopin we find the famous Raindrop Prelude, and in Scriabin we have this beautiful, calm and serene piece. There are no accidentals whatsoever, meaning that there's no chromaticism driving the harmony forward to new places. It's completely diatonic, so only moving around within a smaller area in a kind of modal way. It has the moving line in eighth notes harmonized in thirds throughout the whole piece, which is blurring the distinction between D-flat major and B-flat minor in a way. It starts with a solo for the left hand for 8 bars with these thirds. And as a side note, I think it is possible to achieve like fullness of the music when you're writing only for the left hand on piano, although there are some special technical challenges for it. But Scriabin himself proves it in Opus 9 in a prelude and nocturne for the left hand only, for it's a special kind of music. Anyway, returning to this, the tempo marking is quite slow on eighth notes, but I think I feel it more on quarter notes, a bit faster. So the melody, we have this phrase, it gets going, but then it comes to rest on a long note and really let the phrase sink in. Contemplative. Second phrase, it's the same sequence of the first, one note higher. And the harmony here is quite hard to say exactly because it's only 2 voices and they're moving, but the resting note, it's first E flat minor and then F minor. Then the third phrase is a continuation of the sequence, 1 note higher, but it's a longer line now and kind of answer consequent phrase, and it's a new sequence within it. It goes like this. So it goes back down with a sequence of 1 bar. This oscillation, so beautiful. Now second time going down. Third time. And the third time it's only repeating half of it, so kind of foreshortening in the music. Until it's only 1 long chord left. And this is kind of an A flat major, which is a dominant D flat. So maybe it's a cadence here, but it's resolving to this third again. It's more of a B flat minor here, so it's a deceptive cadence. But it's also only on the weak 4th beat. So if we look at these starting thirds for all these parts, we find this. It starts on this. The second phrase starts on this. Third phrase. And then when it goes down, and cadence. So this is like the core of this music, only moving around this in this lovely fashion. Okay, now the next section enters the right hand with a counter melody. Really lovely, because we think this is the main melody, but actually when the right hand enters we find this. So the right hand fills out the music on the long rest notes in the left hand counterpart there. Also lovely dissonance here. This G flat on F minor resolving to an F. Third part, the right hand gets a little bit more active as well. You can really feel the sequence going downward. But now the cadence, it resolves to D flat major properly, finally, for the first time, almost. Now we have a short kind of a developmental variation section here. The roles of the hands are reversed, so the right hand gets to play the thirds. And it's the same as the third phrase, but starting on a different position. And the left hand has more of bass notes here, not so much happening there. But we continue downward and really digging in this register here. And the final cadence is the same as when the left hand played solo. Again, this deceptive. And the final part, now we have the same right hand entry as the first time. But it's only the first phrase. Then it's only long chords to end the piece and let it all sink in and let the mind soar free. Or maybe not soar so much as just come to rest. And we get the proper cadence as well in this bright, nice register. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching Sonata Secrets, and the Patreon shoutout in this episode goes to J Leong, K Adib and S Spinning.